It's an Ojibwe word. A small golden eagle circles. I would like, on behalf of my mother's people, we are matrilineal. We take our identity from our mothers. Welcome you on behalf of the Slagi, known in Georgia as a Cherokee, on whose land, well, I'm not standing, but the building on whose floor of which I'm standing is constructed. That land is Slagi land. Our last treaty demarcated border roughly runs through this building. Before the great real estate transaction engineered by the man whose face appears on American currency, $20 bill, Andrew Jackson, arranged for us to become resident to what's known as Oklahoma, the supposed permanent Indian territory in this country. My grandfather, fifth removed, Richard Tyner's land was in Wilkes County, Georgia. I could show you where it is. Others of my family land just to the north, North Carolina and Tennessee. We have this in common, this experience of colonization. For those of the Cameroon, that experience ended. For those who are indigenous to this land, it has never ended, but it will end. And it will end in a way, in part, an important part, by what's going on here tonight, which is the preservation of tradition, of culture, in the face of that which would destroy it, sought to, in your case, failed, has still failed in mine, and that of the other indigenous peoples of this land, insofar as we continue the traditions and refuse to give them up. Remembering our ancestors and always bearing in mind our children and our children's children and our children's children's children, 7 generations into the future. They can never defeat us. They can never destroy us. We will remain who we are in spite of all. That, too, we have in common. I'm honored to have been asked to be here in celebration of your culture tonight, and I'm honored that you remembered to ask a representative of the owners of the land on which you celebrate to participate. Alderman Talkville, thank you.
Thank you. Give to Caesar what is Caesar's. We are assembled here as Cameroonians in diaspora. Of course, many of us have been here for quite some time, and without the ancestors, especially African American ancestors, Dr. Martin Luther King, W.E.B. Du Bois, Malcolm X, we will never be able to sit here and celebrate.